88.1 XFM Tauranga Set Music Station, also another sponsored episode of Mike Time with Marty, sponsored by Mike Time with Marty, now available on Spotify and iHeartRadio. Now, today I have a queen of all queens, so say hello to the beautiful Felicity Frock.
Hi, for those out there, it is Felicity Frock on social media, but it's Felicity Frockaccino. Whole name, Joe.
Love it. How are you doing today, gorgeous?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm really, really good. I'm still in drag.
Love it. So, what were you doing moments before we started our interview? You were at a little shindig, weren't you?
I was just doing a 50th birthday party.
Nice.
So I did that. I usually on a Friday night I do pick a purse in Stonewall Hotel. But tonight it was a birthday. Yes, love a private booking.
Oh, love it. So, big question to start off. Drag. How did you get started?
Oh wow, I started drag 20 years ago. It was after doing theatre and pantomime and learning that, you can be a man in a dress on stage and be comical and be funny and entertain people. So I thought, oh, I'll try this drag thing. Didn't know where to start. I came from a small town in New Zealand called Waitaki, down the road from where you are.
Yes.
And I thought I'll audition for a part in Roger Hall's Cinderella. Unbeknownst to me, they had me as the main role as Cinderella, but as the boy part. And that's kind of where my drag started. But in terms of working as a drag queen, I started working in Wellington in 2005 at the Gay and Lesbian Fair.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how does it make you feel that I was 3 years old when you were working in Wellington?
Okay, let's not talk about that.
We love it. We love it. So
You're that.
yeah, I actually can't believe I was 3 years old.
Oh my God, you're 3 years old, and I was in drag.
Yeah. We love it.
Don't tell anyone else that. Gosh.
So we met on TikTok. So when did you start doing TikTok and making videos?
I started doing videos and making TikTok like in COVID. But I didn't really get into it until this year. And then you were just on the live and I just walked into your live and I was like, hello, fresh meat. No, joking.
Do you remember the first name that you called me when we first met?
Yeah, Boy Racer.
Yeah, Boy Racer.
Boy Racer.
Love it. We love it. Okay.
And now we not.
So, how did you get the name Felicity Frock or Frockaccino?
So, this chair. What you get for buying a chair off Marketplace, $50. So Felicity was a name that was a character in a show that I was part of at school, at college. And I really wanted to be that character and I didn't get the role. And so I was like, right, I'm stealing the name. So I stole the name and I love Felicity Huffman as well.
Yeah.
So Felicity Huffman, she was kind of like Marsha Cross, all those Desperate Housewives were kind of like the start of my drag.
Yeah.
And Frockaccino is just the love of mochaccino's and I sew frock. So look at that together. It's not really that interesting.
I mean, it's interesting to me. Like I said when we were on a TikTok live earlier tonight, I find everyone interesting. So we love that.
In their own little way.
Yes, exactly.
My dear boy, you're so sharp.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your quick thinking?
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to put that to the test.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you some quick fire questions. You got to answer them as quickly as you possibly can.
Okay, all right.
All right. Summer or winter?
Winter.
All right. Coke or Sprite?
Lift.
Okay, fair enough. If you could pick one place in the world to go travel, where would you go?
Japan.
Okay,
No.
why?
Thailand. Thailand.
Okay, why?
Thailand. Dresses, drag, fabulousness. Yeah. The
Okay,
water,
yeah,
the sky, the moon, the stars, you know.
we love it. We love it. If you
The
could
food.
pick, yes, food.
The
If
food.
you could pick to go out for a lunch with the gals, and you had to pick three of your favorite celebrities, who would you take?
Dead or alive?
Either one.
Okay. Pete Burns, Marilyn Monroe, and Divine.
Love it. Okay.
And
Favorite
if I
color?
can't have Pete Burns, I'll have Lee Dowring.
Okay, we love that. Favorite color?
Yeah. For Felicity or for my boy profile?
Either one.
Oh, okay. So the three colors that I love: turquoise, mustard, and hot pink.
Love that. If you could pick one musician to listen to for the rest of your life, who would it be?
Adele.
Dell. Okay, we love that. Rolling in the deep, you know.
Yeah. Because
Okay,
you can speed her up or slow her down if you have to.
oh yes. And final question: where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Here, alive.
Love it.
I hope.
Love
Rich,
Rich. Yes,
rich, rich.
we love that. All right, Felicity, I'm going to give you the chance for redemption. You get to ask me a couple of quick fire questions, and you can be as difficult as you want.
Redemption.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if those questions are really redeeming, to be honest. But okay. Day or night?
Night.
Cars or public transport?
Public transport.
If you okay, what is it? I can't remember what it is. Sausages for fingers or fingers for sausages?
Um, fingers for sausages.
Ooh. um, Summer or winter?
Summer. I love the
New
heat.
York or New York or London?
Ooh, New York.
Okay. RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under or RuPaul's Drag Race España?
Down under. Gotta support the Kiwis and our family down there.
North or South Island?
North.
Oh, you could have said Stewart Island, but anyway.
Oh.
Or Waiheke Island.
Yeah. Right, you got two more?
Okay. Oh, two more. Oh my
Yeah.
wow, how many more questions? Okay. TikTok or Facebook?
TikTok.
Okay. Um, um, me or Brie?
Oh, am I allowed to say both?
No.
Nah, okay. Ooh, love you, Brie, but I gotta go with Felicity.
Because if you said Brie, I would have ended the conversation.
That's true. You know, in my
No, I
content.
wouldn't. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have. We love you, Brie. All right.
All right. So, if you had the chance to go on RuPaul's Drag Race, first of all, would you take the opportunity, and how would you make it so it was your moment?
If I was asked to be on, I've auditioned for it 3 times.
Hmm.
Um, Purely a game of production.
Yeah,
So if I was asked to be on it, I'd take the chance because what can it lead to? More opportunities, everything.
yeah, sure.
Or for some people, it could lead to a lot of debt.
Hmm.
Luckily, I can sew, and luckily, I have friends that do wigs, so I'm covered.
Love it. So,
The only thing I've thought of is the thing I'd hate the most is wearing heels for a long time because I don't wear very big heels, and I think I'd get judged on that.
yeah.
But oh well.
What can you do? If you could pick three of your favorite queens from RuPaul's Drag Race, who would they be?
Becky Dexter,
Love Spanky.
of course, she's my sister. Who else? Hey, wow, from Drag Race Down Under or Drag Race in general?
Just Drag Race as a whole.
Oh, it's so hard. I know a lot of them.
Mm.
I would say Spanky because she's hilarious. Like, actually hilarious. Like, really funny. And a dickhead. For the Kiki, I'd choose Minnie.
Mm-hmm.
I love her. She's fabulous too. And Hannah. Sorry, Bumper. Sorry, everyone else that I know, but
Mm.
step it up or just joke, And I get compared to Trixie Mattel a lot because I do big eyes and
Yes.
the hair, but she's a favorite too. And Bianca, I love Bianca. Oh, there's too many favorites.
Yeah, like if you were to ask me, I'd just say all of them because they are all absolutely amazing, and I absolutely love the whole idea of drag and expressing yourself in the most eccentric and gorgeous way that you can.
That is a question I should have asked you. Why do you like drag?
Oh, well, I struggled a lot. Well, I mean, I can't say in my teen years because I'm still a young buck, with discovering my sexuality and things like that. And then I was introduced by one of my girlfriends back home to RuPaul's Drag Race, and I'm just like, what is this? Like, I need you to like let me know what's going on. And
Yeah.
then I set my eyes on Bianca Del Rio. And like the way that she was able to read the queens to filth, like that's my type of comedy. I like
Yeah.
insults and I like roasting people, but not so much that they ball into tears and eat ice cream in the bathtub. Um, and
If they
then
can afford ice cream in this industry, in this
yeah,
economy, oh,
and yeah, and then I got offered to be a part of drag school where I met Spanky and Hugo
yeah.
Girl, and Miss Rhubarb Rouge, who we all love, and
And my sister Rhubarb Rouge.
yes, Mr. Rhubarb Rouge. And
Rhubarb.
yeah, like I've just always loved it. Every time I see RuPaul's Drag Race or Queens on TikTok, I'm just like, yes, love it.
I love that the most frequently asked question is, other than can you do my makeup? Is have you been on RuPaul's Drag Race?
Mm-hmm.
I get asked that all the time. Have you auditioned for RuPaul's Drag Race? Well, we all audition. It's just
Yeah,
a waiting game, really, isn't it?
exactly, 100%. So, if you weren't doing drag, what do you think you'd be doing?
I'd be dead, to be quite
Okay,
frankly with you.
I mean, fair enough.
I don't want to be cliche. Oh, drag saved my life, but it did.
Yeah.
Um, it did. So yeah,
Well,
and now it's ruining my life. Of that.
we are glad you're here.
Glad I'm here too. Thanks.
No, all right. So,
Yeah, it's very bad though. It is for a lot of people. It is very much a life-saving thing,
oh
a
yeah,
life-altering journey.
we love it.
We use it. Journey, it's my journey. Yeah, life-altering.
So one of the questions I asked while we were on live is if you could do Snatch Game, who would you go as? You said Adele. If you could pick one other iconic celebrity to go and do Snatch Game, who would it be?
See, I've been thinking about this for a while.
Mm.
I thought I was until last season. Thanks, Ginger Johnson. I was going to audition as Barbara Cartland. As Barbara Cartland. Hello, darling. It's me,
Yes.
Barbara Cartland. Yes, I've written all the stories. Yes. Actually, I've got this voice at the moment. It sounds like the Queen.
Yeah.
But in my mind, only in my mind, it sounds like the Queen. It sounds like nothing like the Queen. It sounds quite posh, though.
Yes.
So I could be Miriam Margolyes, especially with his hair.
Yes.
I really could be Miriam Margolyes. Hello, motherfuckers. How are you? It is me, Miriam Margolyes.
That'd be great. I would pay to see that.
Do you know who Miriam Margolyes is?
Am I a bit too young for that, or?
You should know her. You should know who I am. I am Miriam Margolyes, after all. Yes, I'm an old cunt that likes to tell everyone to fuck off.
Right, I will make sure to do my homework after this.
I'm actually I think I'm about 70 or so. I'm a lesbian. I'm an old age midlife crisis lesbian. Yes, yes. And And I think that you should know who I am.
I will make sure to do my homework.
Did you ever watch Harry Potter?
Of course.
She was in Harry Potter. She's an old
Oh,
croc in Harry Potter. Yeah.
okay.
This hair is really giving her. If it was grey, this would be perfect.
So if you could pick like your favorite Snatch game ever, who would it be?
Bianca as Judge Judy.
Yes, baloney.
She,
Baloney, sir.
she's an idiot. The other one that cracks me up because it's so bad is the one that is the worst is Britney. Tatiana is Britney. But then as Ariana Grande, she was like so bad. It was hilarious, but fabulous.
I personally like the one that went as Jesus.
Oh yes.
Like no one would
Ashley.
ever think that someone would do Snatch Game as Jesus Christ, and they did it, and it's like one of the most favoritist of Snatch Games ever.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Having the glitter beard saying "Get your dicks out," like, come on.
Get your dick out.
Yes.
I
Like,
could be Mary the slut, you know?
I see it.
Mary, what is her name? Mary, I keep saying Mary Magdalene. Mary Lazarus?
Okay.
I don't know, some Jesus person.
Right. So, pick option A or option B.
I need to know why.
Okay,
Option B.
there we go. Option B. So again, I'm going to give you some quick fires, but this time it's going to be if I was to say a musician or something like that, you have to name three of them.
Okay.
Okay, so three types of
Yeah.
chocolate.
Oh. White, dark, and milk.
Love that. Okay. Um, three celebrities beginning with the letter B.
B.
Yes.
He's a politician. Barack Obama. Borat.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara Streisand.
Love it. Okay. Name three celebrities you would want to meet right here, right now.
Divine. John Waters. I've had to be alive.
Yes.
Oh, John Waters. Nigella Lawson.
Yes.
And Dame Kitty Takanawa.
Ooh.
I know, real left of field, but I really love her. I've never met her.
Hmm. Hopefully that will happen
I
in the
know,
future.
of all people.
Hmm. Okay. Three of your favorite swear words.
Fuck, shit, piss. No, piss not a cunt.
There we go. If you weren't living in Australia, where would you live?
London.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
Do
it could still be a possibility. Who knows? London looks
mm,
fabulous.
yes. You got two others?
Oh, London, Milano,
Mm.
and and uh, and Fiji.
Okay. Love it.
I don't
Three
like
three of your favorite alcoholic beverages.
vodka. Oh, vodka and lemonade. There you go.
Uh-huh.
Fireball and apple juice.
Oh.
Mm. And that gets it's the heart starter. And oh Sambuca. Black Sambuca.
Love Sambuca. Okay. Finally, name three.
Finally.
It's happened to me. Okay. Name three songs you would love to walk down the aisle to?
Not really much of a wedding person.
Okay, well, I don't know, a birthday party or something, like 3 songs you would want at your birthday party.
A funeral. Okay.
Yep, there we go.
Take on Me by Aha.
Mm-hmm.
That's my funeral song. When I walk up, when I get rolled down, when everyone has to look at me, I want I'm coming out.
I want
I
to
want the world to know. And ding dong, the wicked witch, the wicked witch, ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
Love it.
I
So,
actually love the suite, love this like the full orchestra
mm-hmm.
movement of the Wizard of Oz, the
Yes.
opening, everything, all of it.
So, are we
Fabulous.
expecting a whole string quartet behind you playing their violins?
Yeah, the small violin, little
Oh, yeah.
tiny orchestra, tiny orchestra.
Love it. All right. Well, Felicity, for the next, let's say, 2 to 3 minutes, my show is in your hands. You get to ask me whatever you want. If there has been a question that has been lingering in your mind for as long as we've known each other, now's the time to ask.
We've known each other minutes, and quite frankly, it's minutes too long. Your friend, your other one, is it Jacob?
Jacob?
What's his name? Your manager,
Byron?
Byron. Bye now, say later. Question: Are you two a couple?
No, we are not. We're just very good
Go
friends.
tell everyone on TikTok that. How long have you been on TikTok for?
I have been on TikTok since Musically. I was also on Vine for a little bit as well. Um, I gave up a little bit to like focus on the mental health and focus on my career for a bit. And then I stumbled across TikTok and I was like, okay, I'll give this a shot. Made a couple of videos, started getting a bit of a following, and here I am.
Ta-da, my straight boy racer. Of all the cars you know of as the boy racer, of all the cars you know of, what is your favorite?
Hopefully one with 4 wheels and a motor.
That's what
if
I'd answer too.
if I had to pick, like I like going outdoors, I like going for my walks and stuff. So it would be like a Toyota Hilux or something that I can put down the back, put a blanket down, sip a couple of vodka cruises, and just enjoy my day.
Oh, look at you wanting a whole package.
Hmm.
I love that. Do you like ice or do you just like cold water?
I like ice, having the little crunchy bits at the end.
Question for you. Which comedian do you favor the most? Kathy Griffin or Joan Rivers?
Ooh. See, Joan Rivers is like one of my big influences, as well as Jim Carrey. He's one of the main reasons I do comedy and everything exist. Um, so yeah, I think I'd go for Joan Rivers. Spectacular.
If Jim Carrey wasn't your favorite,
Mhm.
would you do comedy?
Um, well, I mean, I've always been told by people that I normally have that gift of making people smile, making people laugh, whether they're laughing with me or laughing at me. Um, and that's how I
And
came.
regard,
Yes. And that's how I came up with the
regardless.
name man-child, because my uncle was like, "Oh, you're such a man-child." I'm like, I'm gonna steal that. And I've just always been very energized, very outgoing, always there to help people as much as I can, but I'm not afraid to stick buckets of Lipton iced tea and pour them over my head for sponsorship, which I have done.
Ah, okay. Wow. For sponsorship.
Yes. I got it,
Oh,
but it didn't last long.
good. Oh,
Mm.
that's nice. Can I ask you how much the sponsorship was for? Was
Uh,
it TBC?
so it was mainly to sponsor, like, for me to sponsor, because like I drink Lipton iced tea like there's no tomorrow. Um and they were planning on sending me like exclusive bottles and stuff like with my name on it, things like that.
Wow.
So yeah, and then they sent me a couple of cases of Lipton iced tea, and they were gonna start sending me money and stuff because I was like sponsoring them and like promoting them, God knows what else. But then it just fell through, and I'm quite sad about it. But I mean, moving forward,
Did they happen during, did they happen during COVID?
yes,
Uh, a lot of things happened during COVID that we all wish we could have back. Yes, I understand.
yes, no. Well, speaking of COVID, how did you cope during the whole thing of being on lockdown and having to
Wow.
seclude yourself?
I don't know if you knew me before. Well, you didn't know me before. I got real famous in New Zealand while I was back home.
Mm-hmm.
So I moved home from Sydney to New Zealand again because of COVID. Couldn't get any help here, so I had to move back to New Zealand. I struck up a friendship with a friend of mine from high school, and she
Mm-hmm.
works in media, so she got me a whole bunch of like interviews for TV and stuff about why I had to come home from Australia to New Zealand, and I got in the papers, and then got famous.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't call it famous because it's not famous now, but yeah, I got like articles done about me coming back home to New Zealand, and COVID was really messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, sorry.
Oh,
COVID was
yeah.
a really messed up time. But it taught me a lot of things. It taught me to be more resilient than I thought I was.
Mm-hmm.
It taught me to step back a bit from working so much because I was working 6 days a week. Money isn't everything, Joel, especially when it gets taken away from you that quick.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
So I've changed a lot of outlooks in my life now.
I love that.
Yeah, and to just value family more
Mm,
because family's not going to be there forever.
exactly. That is
And
100%.
synthetic wigs and costumes will be. So,
Mm.
you know,
Well,
you know.
Felicity, Dale, thank you so much for taking your time. Whereabouts can people find you? TikTok, Instagram, everything, even maybe the sneaky little spicy link.
I don't have a spicy link, but thank you for having me, my darling. My Instagram and Facebook and everything is at Felicity Frock, FELICITYFROCK, and you can find me at felicityfrock.com.
We love that. Is there anything else you would like to say before we sadly conclude this interview?
You can find me at, of course, felicityfrock.com. You can find me on a Friday night at Stonewall Hotel in Sydney from 7 till 9. You can find me at Miss Wolf every weekend on a Saturday night from 8, 9, and 10. And also coming up, you can find me at the Enmore Hotel every Wednesday from 9 p.m. for karaoke.
Love it. I'm expecting some
Yeah,
dancing queens and some proud Marys.
there'll be lots of that. And if you don't know, you can find me on TikTok at any time of the night.
All right. Well, Felicity Doll, thank you so much for taking your time. You look gorgeous as always.
Thank
I'll make sure to send
you,
you the
much
link
love.
so you can brag to everyone that you're on my show.
Yes, yeah, and edit this, Daryl.
Yes. Yeah.
Make it sound good.
All right. Take care, gorgeous.
We'll talk to you on TikTok now.
Yes, I will see you there.
Yes. See you soon.
See you.
Ah.